with the darkness, and I will hunt them.
First episode, Shield. It began in 841 AD, a time when blood ruled the land, and death was a way of life. Humanity had long embraced chaos, raiding, looting, plundering, and above it all, the primal desire to kill or be killed. This is the story of Ursa, a Viking chieftain forged in tragedy and bound by vengeance. As a child, she watched her home burn, her people slaughtered, her father, Einar, mortally wounded, defending their tribe. But the true horror came from a man named Zoran. Cruel, calculated, inhuman. He didn't kill her father. No. He brought Ursa, just a child, to the battlefield and gave her a choice: kill him or die with him. Tears in her eyes, blade in hand. Her father forced her to do that. She did what no child should ever be forced to do. She killed her own father. Zoran walked away, not out of mercy, but cruelty. He left her alive, to rot in guilt. In this video, I first talk about this movie, and at the end I share my opinion and review about it. My goal is offering valuable insight into this movie, so, spoilers ahead. But Ursa survived, and from that day forward, she became a storm of steel. Now, she sails across the sea, her heart burning with rage. At her side, a crew of loyal warriors, and her son, Anders, young, brave, loyal, but uncertain. He questions her thirst for vengeance, believes they've already won enough, that there's no need for more blood. But still, he follows her, into battle, into fire.
You are ready now.
Together, they burn Zoran's camps, track Zoran to his last fortress, and storm it with fury. In the final battle, steel clashes with steel, blood spills like rain. And finally, Ursa comes face to face with the man who destroyed her childhood. But Zoran has one final card to play. He looks into her eyes and says, "You killed him, not me." The words strike deep. Ursa falters. She hesitates. But Anders, her son, steps forward, and with a single blow, ends Zoran's life. Justice, finally served. But they don't realize they were never alone. From the shadows, a new threat watches. The Predator, an alien, invisible and ruthless. The moment Zoran falls, the Predator launches its assault on the humans, triggering a brutal and extended battle with Ursa. Though the alien wields advanced weaponry and possesses extraordinary abilities, Ursa manages to defeat it, relying on her fierce combat instincts and the trusted shield she always carries. Victory? No. As she returns to camp, she finds Anders, bleeding, dying, just like her father gone in battle. The grief is unbearable. Ursa's story could have ended there, but in the distance, a Yautja ship descends. They do not kill her, they take her, not as prey, but as part of something greater. A master plan, a new kind of war. Ursa is chosen, and the hunt has only just begun.
Anders.
If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm recommend this video to more awesome viewers like you. Episode 2, The Sword. In the second chapter of Predator, Killer of Killers, the story shifts to feudal Japan in the year 1609, where it follows two brothers, Kenji and Kiyoshi, who are taught the art of combat by their father. Born into a noble and respected family, the two boys are raised under the strict guidance of their father, who insists they train to become samurai warriors. Though Kenji and Kiyoshi eagerly embrace the demanding path of swordsmanship, they never imagined they might one day be forced to fight one another. Yet that's precisely what unfolds when their father compels them to duel with real swords, a test rooted in the samurai code, which not only permits but often requires warriors to face their own kin in the name of honor. The brothers hesitate, momentarily paralyzed by the grim reality that they're expected to harm or possibly kill, each other to claim victory. But it is Kiyoshi who strikes first, compelled by a deeper desire to earn the honor of becoming a true samurai. Stunned and heartbroken, Kenji deflects the attack but refuses to retaliate. Overcome with emotion, he walks away from his home and family, choosing exile over bloodshed. 2 decades later, following their father's death, Kenji, now a skilled ninja, returns to the family palace to confront his brother in a duel that will determine who inherits the title of family lord. Kenji stealthily climbs the palace walls, dispatching guards with his expert shadow techniques. Suddenly, he senses movement nearby. A Yautja predator, hidden by its cloaking technology, silently prowling the grounds. As the brothers clash swords, Kiyoshi unintentionally tumbles from the balcony. At that moment, the predator unveils itself and lunges at Kenji, igniting a fierce and relentless fight between man and alien. Overwhelmed by sorrow, Kenji's pain turns into a fierce hatred for the alien species, fueled by his deep love for his fallen brother. Like the others before him, Kenji is eventually captured by the Yautja ship, taken away unseen, and preserved alive for centuries. Episode 3: The Bullet. Centuries later, Predator. Killer of Killers moves forward to 1941 Florida, where a young teenager named Torres dreams of becoming a pilot. However, his father disapproves of this ambition, preferring that he stay and work in the family garage. As World War II intensifies, Torres is drafted into the Army. Although his official duties are limited to repairing and maintaining aircraft, his passion for flying remains strong. Several years later, Torres' squad leader, Vandy, offers him the opportunity to pilot one of the old planes he supposedly repaired. However, the aircraft fails to take off, making it appear as though Torres' chance to prove his skills has slipped away.
Oh, you want to fly?
Suddenly, the airbase comes under a mysterious and unexpected assault by an invisible enemy, forcing every pilot, including Torres, to take to the skies and defend the base at all costs. The mission proves incredibly difficult, as the enemy reveals itself to be a Yautja predator, piloting an advanced spacecraft that effortlessly takes down the American fighter planes one after another. When his plane suffers a malfunction, Torres discovers that the predator is tracking them by the heat emitted from the engines. To evade detection, he flies high into the clouds where the colder temperatures mask the engine's heat signature. While Torres and Vandy execute their plans side by side, the squad leader courageously chooses to give his life to grant Torres precious extra moments. In the end, Torres manages to destroy the Predator's spacecraft and kill the alien by using its own abilities against it, but he is left profoundly saddened by Vandy's sacrifice. Later that night, as Torres returns home and resumes work at the family garage, he is suddenly captured by a spaceship and taken prisoner by a group of predators. Episode 4: The Battle. Torres regains consciousness aboard a mysterious ship, surrounded by dozens of predators. A collar is fastened around his neck before he's shoved into a prison cell, where, to his surprise and relief, he discovers he's not the only human captive. The other 2 prisoners are revealed to be Ursa and Kenji, warriors who had each killed a predator in their own time periods. Torres attempts to speak with them, but a language barrier and their guarded attitudes make communication difficult. Soon after, the 3 are escorted out of their cell and come to the shocking realization that they're no longer on Earth. In a dramatic moment, all the predators kneel as the Predator King steps out of his ship.
But I don't think we're on Earth anymore.
As the battle is set to begin, the predators arm each prisoner with a weapon tied to their cultural heritage. Ursa wastes no time and lunges at Kenji, but he intercepts her attack and refuses to retaliate. Instead, he tells her that he and his brother were only able to kill a predator through teamwork, and urges her to join forces with him against their common enemy. Noticing that the prisoners are beginning to unite, the Predator King unleashes a massive beast into the arena, a far deadlier threat than before. As Torres attempts to reason with Ursa and keep her focused, chaos erupts once more. The beast hurls Torres into the air and swallows him, but from inside, he finds a weapon and begins attacking its insides, while Ursa battles the creature from the outside. Ursa and Kenji fight the beast from the outside, combining their efforts to defeat and kill it. The creature's body is then dumped into a pit, with Torres still trapped inside its stomach. With the beast gone, only Ursa and Kenji remain standing in the arena. Ursa attacks Kenji, but he proves to be the superior fighter. Despite having chances to defeat her, he holds back and urges her to join forces. Ultimately, Kenji drops his sword, rejecting the Predator's rules, leading Ursa to also lower her weapon. The Predator King, furious, attempts to kill Ursa and Kenji by detonating their explosive collars. At the last moment, Torres appears with a remote to deactivate the collars. The three escape together in a Predator vehicle but are confronted by the enraged Predator King. In the final battle, Kenji attacks with his sword, Ursa defends using her shield, and Torres uses his piloting skills to try and take control of the Predator King's ship. As Torres activates the ship, Ursa and Kenji rush to join him, but the Predator King viciously tears off Kenji's arm. Seeing no other option, Ursa sacrifices herself by staying behind to delay the Predator King, allowing Kenji and Torres to flee the planet. While Ursa battles the Predator King, he orders his army to board their ships, preparing to hunt elsewhere. In the final scene, a chilling revelation unfolds. Millions of humans are held captive in stasis pods deep within the Predator planet. And this is my review. Episode 1. Shield. The Viking saga of Ursa is brutal and emotional. It's a dark personal revenge story that evolves into a sci-fi twist when a predator ambushes her after she finally gets justice. It's raw, tragic, and unforgettable. Ursa is a powerhouse of pain and rage, and she's the perfect start to this saga. Episode 2. The Sword. Set in feudal Japan, this is a more introspective tale about brotherhood and honor. Kenji's conflict isn't just with the predator, it's with his own family and beliefs. The duel-turned invasion by the alien turns a slow-burn samurai drama into a high-stakes battle. The emotional weight hits differently here, quieter, but just as powerful. Episode 3. The Bullet. 1940s. Florida brings a faster pace with aerial dogfights and a World War II backdrop. Torres is the most relatable character, a young man chasing his dream, caught in a nightmare. His battle with the predator in the skies is thrilling and clever, and the emotional payoff with his mentor hits hard. It feels like a classic war movie with a sci-fi injection. Episode 4. The Battle. Now the story goes full. Gladiator meets alien. The three warriors, Ursa, Kenji, and Torres, are imprisoned by the Yautja and forced to fight for survival. This is where everything clicks. The action is intense, the character dynamics evolve, and the final battle against the Predator King is epic. There's loss, teamwork, betrayal of the rules, and a chilling revelation about millions of humans in captivity. Final thoughts. This isn't just a Predator spin-off. It's a genre-blending saga that respects history, culture, and character while keeping the action brutal and exciting. The idea of connecting warriors from different eras through a shared enemy is genius, and it actually delivers emotionally, not just visually. If you like Predator, Gladiator, The Last Samurai, or Vikings, this is like all of them mashed together with sci-fi horror on top. Each episode stands on its own, but together, they build an epic story of resistance and survival across centuries. If you're into gritty historical drama, emotional character arcs, and badass sci-fi twists, Predator. Killer of Killers is worth your time. This isn't a mindless action series. It has depth, it has pain, and it's building towards something big. Watch it, and be ready for blood, heartbreak, and a Viking warrior you won't forget.